Welcome to the video. Today we're going to do something I haven't done for a really long time, and that's take you guys to the gym with me. So I've got a friend who's meeting me there and we're going to film together. He's got a channel as well. I will link it down in the description and I will introduce you later on. But right now I've just had a coffee as a pre-workout and I'm just about to go. So let's spin to the gym. Okay, so we've made it to the gym. Now, I'm earlier than Danny because I need to warm up because it's leg day for me. And we know that my hip is a problem, so I always have to really specify warming up. Warming up is really important for me, so that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to warm up and wait for him to turn up. Okay. Welcome to the voiceover. The rest of this video will be a voiceover because I didn't want to speak in the gym. It's very, very loud. So I've just recorded my entire workout. So I have an ileostomy bag and I go to the gym 4 times, maybe 5 times a week. And it's never bothered me. That being said, I did start off small and work my way up. I'm currently doing, oh my god, what's the guy doing in the background? I've sped this part up because this is my warm up before I start doing squats. It is a squat day. If you want me to explain why I do this, that guy's doing it again. This warm up, what you need to do is go and watch my previous video of how I fixed my hip flexors issue. I had a problem when I squat, I do get pain, but now after this video, I don't get pain at all because I've changed how I squat, and I will explain that whilst I'm squatting. So I'm doing a strength program, Kizen strength program. They have done a peaking program. I would take you through the entire program, but then I have paid for it, so therefore I would be giving away the free information that I've paid for, that person has worked for. And I don't think that's right for me to do. So I can take you through the workout as I do it, showing you a couple of weeks here and there, but I'm not going to just lay out the entire thing for you. So as you can see, I'm nice and warmed up, and here I am squatting. So I always put the bar in the same place. I always try and do 2 to 3 steps maximum before squatting. And then I break at the hips now first. I break at the hips, go back, and then sit into the squat. Now, this isn't the top weight, this is a warm-up weight, this is 90 kilograms. I will be going up to 110 or 112.5 kilograms today. I do have squat shoes. They're just these Adidas ones that I got for 50 quid from Amazon. So here's me with the working weight for the day, which is 112.5 kilograms. Now, I only do 2 reps. So there you go, there's 1, squeeze the butt at the top, and there is 2. Should look exactly the same as my warm-ups, and it does. The reason why I'm doing 2 reps, it's 2 perfect reps as if they're singles and then you do 10 sets. That's what the program is at the moment, so that's what I'm doing. I'm treating them like singles, so that's 2 singles for 10 sets. So this is set number 6, so halfway through I'm a bit fatigued, but the setup is the same. The squat looks the same. I have no pain, no issues. So it's supposed to look the same. That is the idea of doing the smaller amounts of volume. So you are doing a lot of weight. For me, this is a lot of weight because my maximum is 140 kilograms. So this is around like 80 something %. Now this is my last set. I do put a belt on at this point because I wanted to build up that brace naturally without a belt, but later on into my session I do put it on because I feel like I might need it, especially when I'm getting fatigued. So this is set number 10, and I do hit depth, as you can see. This is why I wanted this one done at the angle, and the speed has got better. So now I'm used to the motor pathway. Now I'm used to my bum coming out and going in, and I'm thinking about it in my mind. I'll do it slowly for a while and then I'll speed it up. So now we're moving on to the next movement of the workout, which is stiff leg deadlifts. Starting from the floor, I'm trying to keep my legs as straight as possible, but due to just my mobility and flexibility, I bend at the knee. It's perfectly fine. I still feel it in my hamstrings and still feel it a lot in my glutes. I wish I felt it more in my glutes, but I think I just need to work on this movement more. I'm not doing it perfectly, but you know, the more you do something, the better you will get at it. So looking at this footage, I can see some places to improve. I have put the weight up, so I believe I'm at 110 kilograms. Yep, then that's moving just as quick as before. My upper back does round a little bit, not the lower back, which is the more of a problem of, you know, like you'd be quite scared if you look, I'd be bending my lower back. But the upper back I'm okay with. It's just something I need to work on, technique issues. It even bothers my normal deadlift. So I'm trying to just use normal overhand grip here, building up a bit of grip strength as I do this. If you've noticed, I've taken off my shoes. The shoes I was wearing were squat shoes, they're raised at the back. But when you're doing a deadlift variation or a deadlift, you want flat shoes. And I didn't want to take my Converse as well, so I just took the shoes off and do it with my socks on. I'm sure the gym people don't mind. Now let's move on to the accessories. Those are the two main movements. Here are some hammer curls. With this you are targeting more of, I believe, the outer head and the small brachialis within the bicep. Build up a bit of forearms as well, and it's just part of the program, so I'm doing it. Of course I am, you know, looking at myself in the mirror to make sure I keep my shoulders back. As you can see, that's what I do every time I start. I put my shoulders up and back because I have had shoulder issues before, and I really want to stop that into that rotation of my shoulders coming forward, like having, you know, like a caved in chest. You really don't want that, so correcting your shoulders at the start, trying to maintain them through the movement is very, very important. Also notice that I'm not swinging. When it goes to the bottom, I stop, I tense my tricep, because when your tricep is extended fully, the bicep is extended fully, if that makes sense. And now I'm just burning off a couple of extra ones, swinging a little bit, but just to get a bit of an extra pump. Now moving on to another movement. This isn't actually in the program. This was just something extra I did with Danny, who I actually haven't introduced because I didn't video him for some reason. I just videoed myself. I used his camera to video him and meet him. My mistake. But Danny is in there in the background. He's the one with the camera, and his channel is linked below. So, you know, we're using smaller plates here. And the reason why, so we can pull it closer to our chest. Obviously the end plate is quite big, but that's because, you know, it's underneath my chin and won't get in the way. I am burning through these quite quickly, but the weight is pretty light for me, and also, you know, I was just in that kind of zone where I was just like wanting to pump through them. Here we are now on the last exercise, which is shrugs. Again, not from my program, but Danny wanted to do some shrugs. He's doing a completely different program to me, and I thought, why not? It's my last workout before I go to Poland. I've just come back from Poland, so that'll be the next couple of videos. So with this, all you want to do is try and get your shoulders into your ears, and that's the best advice I can give for you. And that's it. So guys, I am editing the video you're just watching now, and I've just finished the voiceover. I wanted to add this little clip on. I've been to Poland in the last week. This workout was the last workout that I did. So because I've been off from the gym for a week, and I spent basically 4 days eating whatever I wanted and drinking, those videos are going to come out. They're going to be so good, so much fun. I had the best time ever, but that will be covered by those videos. When it comes to working out, what am I going to do? Well, I don't want to move on in the peaking program because I feel like this week has put me back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat my previous week. So that was week 4, and I'm going to repeat week 4 again this week and then move on. I feel like that's the smartest thing to do, because I feel if I did move to the next phase, I don't feel like I'm ready for it. I've seen the weights, I've seen the reps and stuff, and I think, you know what, I'll repeat last week's and it'll put me in a good mindset for the following weeks to come. So that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, if you learned something, even if it just motivated you just a little bit, give it a like. It does help the channel. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.